Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome back to Angel Readings with Natalie. I really feel like we need to kind of cleanse a little bit. And take a deep breath in and out slowly. I love how I feel like we're going into 2026 pretty calm, pretty peaceful. And we definitely want to keep it that way this year and from here on out. Some of you have been feeling like there's actually a shift, and it was kind of happening. You could kind of fill it up a couple of days before, before New Year's happened. So for some, going into this year, you're going to be collaborating more. Three of Pentacles. Whether it is social media, whether it is at work for career. You're going to have a lot more of teamwork, more projects like that, but they are going to be successful. So whatever you have been working on, because I feel like someone here started it in 2025, wasn't really sure if it was going to go anywhere. It's been slowly building, but it is going to take off this year. It's like you're going to be reaching out, is what they're showing me, to someone specific, like maybe even a specific company. So if you're trying to start your own company, or maybe it looks like someone or a company has maybe reached out to you to collaborate also with you, and you're not really sure if you should be doing that with that company or not. They're saying just make sure that you do your research into it, because you obviously, with so many scams and so many things that are going on with companies saying that they do this and they do that, or their product contains this and it contains that, and then come to find out that's not true. Make sure, because like, you're wanting to back someone that you can be proud of, and it not come back at the end of the day being like, say it's like shampoo or soap, and they're like, oh, well, these are all natural products, and then it comes back, there's a bunch of crap in it, right? So something like that. So very specific for certain people today. If someone is trying to reach out to help you in any kind of way, and you do trust this person, you do trust this company, they're saying to go for it. Take the help when the help is given. That's actually a part of being strong. Knowing when to take the help, knowing when to pause, knowing when to rest. Those are signs of strength, not signs of weakness. Because I feel like someone here, like they're showing me a male or a masculine. They're showing me but it's not really masculine because it's just a male figure. So somebody here is watching this and they're like, I don't like taking help, and I don't like asking for directions, and I've got this, I'm a guy. This year for you, if you're here watching this, in which there will be at some point, it'll find that person or people. If you are like that, they're saying this year is about letting people in. This year is about asking for help if you need help. This year is about, because it seems like this person that they're talking about is kind of like, you're a little bit hard, you're a little bit rigid, and you see this as a sign of strength, and in certain ways it is, but you've gotten so blocked off that you're almost not seeing other people, you're not listening to other people. So they're kind of saying this year for you, it needs to be about softening a little bit, getting into your feminine just a little bit. because everybody has that. There has to be a balance of masculine and feminine, no matter if you're male, female, them, they, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to call yourself. You still have to have a balance of masculine and female in you. And then, you know, if you are female, or then you're going to be, you want to be more feminine, so that the masculine that we have out there, if you're a male and you're masculine, then you can be in your masculine, because the female is going to be in their feminine to allow that. And I think because we just had this huge shift over the years where women are having to be in their masculine, and somewhat we've been put in that position too. You had the men that went off to war and did their thing, you know, back in the day, and women had to go out and they had to work. They had to take care of the home and the kids and work and do all that. And ever since that has happened, and then, like, you know, and then the men would come back, and then we're supposed to just resume our feminine duties. And it was really hard to kind of go back into that, because we actually felt useful. We felt, in some ways, not in all ways, you know, a little bit more respected. And, what was that? You know, and it was just, it was more, you know, we were able to do more, and then just to go back, I guess, make sandwiches in the kitchen. It just, you know, but because that kind of happened, that shift somewhat happened, it really did change what's the word? Trajectory. There we go. Trajectory of everything, right? So I think a lot of us are, I think we're a little confused about, like, where we stand as far as, I think, what to do, instead of just trying to find a balance and really doing the shadow work and going inside yourself and figuring it out. Figuring out who you are, and just block out, because they're like, block out all the noise and all of whoever's talking. You know, it doesn't even matter if it's your closest friends, neighbors, family members, or whatever. Someone here, it's time to, like, really sit down and figure out what is it, or no, who are you? First off, who are you? Innately, to your core, who are you? Okay, and who do you want to be? What do you want to show up as in 2026 and build on in 2026? Someone here kind of started that a little bit in 2025, towards the end of 2025, but they're really asking you, like, who are you? Without your friends, without your family, without your kids, if you have kids, without your spouse, if you have a spouse or boyfriend, partner, whatever it is, who are you yourself? And then go from there. They're saying love yourself, trust yourself. They're also asking you, what is it that you truly, truly want? Because the world is going to always change, right? Politics are going to make things different. You know, all that stuff is going to continue to go to happen and to go on. But what is it that you really, really want? Emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay? And then if you can sit down and really, truly figure that out, then you'll be able to start taking steps towards 9:10 on the timer. Endings and new beginnings. Start taking steps towards your goals, towards what really matters to you. Because I think we've all kind of lost what really matters to us. It came down to a lot more of materialistic things, in which, of course, we have to have money and do those things in this material world, in the on the earthly realm, right? But who are we spiritually? Who are you spiritually? I'm going to go into a part 2. This is a different message today, a different reading today. I was not expecting this at all. I hope you're still here with me. I hope this resonates with you. If it doesn't, you can keep on scrolling.